my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to it. It's a Thursday morning on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and thank you once again for joining us as I pick up my cup of coffee just to kind of
It's good to have you here.
Yeah.
Yay! Well, this morning we're talking about cheerleading, and of course we know that cheerleading originated in the United States and remains predominantly an American thing, but it is gaining traction in South Africa, and those taking part will tell you that this is not just a supporting activity, but a sport in its own right.
Yeah, and in fact, hailing all the way from Krugersdorp, Hoërskool Noordheuwel recently took home the title of Cheerleading Champion of Champions in their division at the South African Majorette and Cheerleading Association's annual national championships. And this for the second year in a row.
The 39th Annual South African Majorette and Cheerleading Association's National Championships took place earlier this year, where Hoërskool Noordheuwel took the title in the cheerleading division.
Cheerleading is a competitive sport, and we have competitions that run through the year up to our national championships. We have teams that participate in competitions, world championships overseas, and we are not there to stand on the sideline and shake pom-poms. We are athletes, and we do our job as athletes, not to support other athletes.
This year, both of our teams stood out in that as soon as they walk onto the field, you can just see the passion, the love, and the determination on their faces. You can see the long hours of practice. You can see how much they love the sport and how much they love each other.
Yes, the school is very proud of this team. They felt ecstatic when we came back after nationals, being victorious for the second time around every time they go onto the field. They make us proud. They are real ambassadors for Hoërskool Noordheuwel.
Although it's a developing sport, the Protea cheerleading team placed 7th at the World Championships, showing the level of talent in South Africa.
Cheerleading is still quite small, but it is growing. It's growing every year, and we've got a fantastic development plan in place that helps the new teams get started and helps them with all the basics of how to get their team into competition. We're also seeing a lot of teams that used to specialize in certain sections of cheerleading that are now branching out into the other sectors as well. So they're doing more of the categories.
It's not just a girly sport. It's a sport where you can show how strong you are and how really talented you can be. And the girls, they always want to fly. So I'll just be like, come on, you want to fly? Come join. Just join cheerleading for one day and you'll be hooked.
Hoërskool Noordheuwel entered 2 teams in partnered stunts, 2 teams in group stunts, a co-ed and a girls team at nationals. This school loves cheerleading.
Ons werk baie hard by die cheerleading. Ons oefen 2 ure 2 keer 'n week. So dis 4 ure in totaal. Dit is regtig 'n baie harde sport en dit is nie net soos 'n gewone sport nie, dit is waar jy mense se lewens in jou hande het.
Ek sal soveel as moontlik mense motiveer, want dit leer jou soveel goed om positief te wees en om in span te wees en om saam te werk.
Our goal is always to do our absolute best on the field, whether we win or not, to represent our school, ourselves, and our teams as well as we can. We have a lot of athletes who also have individual goals, so they would like to achieve their provincial colours, their federation colours, and ultimately one day their Protea colours.
Because of the risk level of the stunts and having to work in unison, a family-like bond is critical for success.
Ek dink dit is wat dit eintlik moet wees as 'n sport wat jy net oefen. Dit moet soos 'n familie wees, 'n vriendskap wat jy aanbou.
They'll tell you it's one team, one family, and that's the most important thing. When you can get everybody working together, in cheerleading you need to rely on each other, and that's hugely important when you go onto a field to win a national championship.